Hey everyone, Matt Stepp, Dave Campbell's Texas Football here with my three from Thursday on a very busy Thursday night in week 9 of the Texas high school football season. We'll start with my game out here in East Texas as the Beckville Bearcats clinched a playoff spot tonight with a dominant 50-14 win over the Hawkins Hawks. It was Jordan Prince. It was the entire Beckville offense. They raced out to an early 27-0 lead. They even got a defensive touchdown early in the game there and cruised in the second half. Hawkins never got it closer than 4 touchdowns. They cut it to 4 touchdowns a couple of times, 43-14, 36-7, but Beckville kept Hawkins at arm's length, wins 50-14 to clinch a playoff spot. They're looking like the number 2 seed there in District 10 2A Division 1 on the strength of their win over Wascom a couple of weeks ago. But it looks like the Beckville Bearcats are in the playoffs, most likely as a number 2 seed if they can take care of business the last 2 weeks of the season, as they'll be heavily favored in those 2 ball games. Looking around the state, obviously the big story the past couple of days has been the weather, particularly in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, where most everything that could get moved to Thursday night did get moved to tonight. So it was a very busy Thursday night in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. No crazy results of consequence that I've seen as of yet. I'm on the road, so I haven't had a chance to fully break down all the scores, but I haven't seen anything that really jumped off the page quite yet. So let's look at some games that I was keeping an eye on. Let's go to the Houston area first. Katy Cinco Ranch knocks off Katy Made Creek 23-16 in a hard-fought game that you could have seen live on TexanLive.com. This game is huge. Cinco Ranch keeps their hold on the number 2 seed there in the Katy ISD District 19 6A. The bigger news here is that this puts Katy one step closer to going into the Division 2 bracket. Made Creek now, they're basically not quite eliminated as of yet. They're going to have to beat Katy in the last couple of weeks of the season to get into the playoffs. But that 3-way tie we talked about between Pado, Tompkins, and Made Creek looking more and more likely. If that happens, Pado would win that tiebreaker, thus sending Katy into the Division 2 bracket. So that's a big result of consequence there in the Houston area as the Cinco Ranch Cougars improve. They just have 1 loss in district play. I believe they are 6-1 in district play. Huge win over a hard-fought game over Made Creek, who was really playing for their playoff lives. Cinco Ranch knocks off Made Creek 23-16. Big game down in the Rio Grande Valley there in District 16 5A Division 1. McAllen Memorial knocks off Edinburgh Vela 31-28 in a fantastic ball game. The 2 top teams in that district going at it. McAllen Memorial comes out with a big win, 31-28. That's a huge. Vela last year beat McAllen Memorial 56-0. McAllen Memorial has improved a ton this season. Coach Moses Patterson there at McAllen Memorial has got the Mustangs rolling. Huge win for those. That was a back-and-forth ball game. Braxton Spates touchdown run with 2:50 left in the game. Sorry, I dropped my pen there. Hang on just a second. Braxton Spates' touchdown run with 2:50 left in the game lifts McAllen Memorial to a 31-28 win. Big win for those guys. They have the inside track to the district title. Big game in North Texas as well, Class 3A Division 1. The Pottsboro Cardinals knock off Pilot Point 35-14. That looks like that's going to give them the 6-3A Division 1 title. They've got key wins over all the playoff contenders. Now, Matt Poe's ball club lost their season opener, I believe to Sanger, and they have been rolling. Actually, not Sanger. They lost their season opener, but they've been rolling ever since. They're 7-1 on the year. Huge win for those. They were down 14-7 early to Pilot Point. Pottsboro scores the game's final 28 points. Huge win for the Cardinals there, 35-14. They're not going to get talked about much in 3A Division 1 Region 2, but you might want to keep an eye on the Pottsboro Cardinals, who improved to 7-1 on the season. Great win there over Pilot Point, 35-14. So that's my 3 from Thursday. We'll have a busy Friday night across the state of Texas. We do have a few games in Dallas that'll get played earlier in the afternoon because of the impending storms, but obviously a full slate across the state of Texas tomorrow night. You can tune in to Texas Football Tonight at 10:30 on Dave Campbell's YouTube with Ashley Pickle, Greg Tepper. Even Carter Yates is on the scene this week for the best coverage of Texas high school football anywhere. It's Texas High School Football After Party, 10:30 tomorrow night on Dave Campbell's YouTube. Tune in to Texas Football Tonight. You guys have a great night. I'm headed back to the DFW Metroplex. Tomorrow, I got a doubleheader. Allen and Prosper at 1 o'clock. Frisco Wakeland and Frisco Lone Star at 8 o'clock. It should be a great Friday night of Texas high school football across the state. Have a great night.